Hello everybody, this is Shockulator 1000 in Point for Duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we didn't exactly do much, I can honestly say, because, well, the past few episodes actually, we've been nothing but distracted the majority of the time. Having the Pokeballs show up tons of times, we managed to snag the Shadow Pokemon of Mawile from Mia B. We managed to battle some people, well, some Cipher peons in Phenac City, only to then go to Argate Village not once but twice to purify some Shadow Pokemon, and then immediately go to the Pokemon HQ lab to purify some more Shadow Pokemon because I completely and utterly forgot about them. This time, after hearing news about the fact that we need an elevator key to rescue the citizens underneath the pre-gym, I think we need to go up here. Bah! Looks like our secret's out of the bag already. We didn't want any attention until our recovery operation was done. It's too late for that now. What did I say? Recovery operation? Don't really worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. Well, actually it does, because I'm going to beat the crap out of you. I'm just going to turn the volume up a little bit so we can actually hear. Because obviously the battle music is not really that important, but I like listening to the music in this. And in fact, so while I was bringing up the list of Shadow Pokemon on my laptop, I actually realized I remember when I first started this Let's Play that I said that certain Pokemon that were Shadow Pokemon back in Colosseum are also Shadow Pokemon in this game. I actually didn't realize that Houndour was also one, because you actually get you can actually snag a Shadow Houndoom when you're in the real game Colosseum at the very end of the game. I completely and utterly forgot about that. And it's a good thing I forgot about that too, because that area was a nightmare when I was battling Evis. My god. Trying to snag that Shadow Tyranitar. Well, it's something else. Volts is leveled up to level 21 and is wanting to learn Calm Mind. This is a really, really good move. Every time you use it, it raises your special stats by 1. Now, honestly, I never liked the move Sing. Every time I use that move, I always miss. But when my opponents use it, they always hit. So, bye Sing. I am going to keep Shockwave on Waltz's moveset for the time being until I get some more good moves. But here we go. More importantly, we have a Shadow Pokemon of Swinub. Swinub is actually kind of an interesting Pokemon. He doesn't really hit hard in his first form, but in his secondary form, he's basically the balanced type that is known to be pretty slow. Well done, Torkoal. Use a fire type move on my Houndour to raise my Flash Fire ability. But yeah, when you evolve Swinub into Piloswine, it's actually when it becomes pretty interesting, because I'm not sure if you know about this, but from Gen 4 all the way up to 6 and whatever, when you get a Piloswine or a Mamoswine, you actually realize that his defense stats are exactly the same. They actually don't change. The only thing that changes between Piloswine and Mamoswine is that they get a physical attack increase. That's it. But anyway, focusing back on the battle, I'm not actually going to be using a Swinub on my team, because for one thing, if the Eviolite existed in this game, which it doesn't, I would have actually used this swine up on my team. But that is also if Piloswine was able to evolve into Mamoswine, which he can't. He can only evolve to Piloswine and nowhere else. Oh, nice. Torkoal became confused. Well done, Volts. But, of course, he didn't hurt himself. And that Body Slam is going right towards Houndour. Could have gone for Volts, because Volts is not going to be... Okay, I kind of asked for that. I get the confusion on the Torkoal, and he got the paralysis on my Houndour. So that's kind of balancing it out. Right, I use Fade Attack on Swinub. And we'll finish off that Torkoal. Okay, there we go. Torkoal is down. So we're now just left with a Shadow Swinub. This was actually the battle I was actually thinking about yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but in the last episode. I was like thinking, there's still a Shadow Pokemon to be found here, and I had no idea where it is to be found. And sure enough, I realized where exactly it was, so I didn't actually say anything. Right, okay, Houndour. On your turn, we'll throw a Pokeball. Swinubs are not actually known to be the fast kind, and I'm going to use a Reflect just in case it fails a snag. Caught it. Take it easy, don't be so rough. Well, I just was rough, so deal with it, punk. Whoa! Whoa, okay, I wasn't expecting Houndour to evolve. I thought that was not till later on. But, there we go. Houndour is evolving into Houndoom. What, I could honestly say is one of my favourite fire types, but it's not the #1 favourite fire type. I still don't know what I did with that list of my top #1 favourite of every single type Pokemon. But Volts is also evolving. That's actually why I try to remain silent with the whole level 21 business. Because all you had to do is level it up one time and it will immediately evolve to Curlier. And they just ran away. Okay, I'm going to go run back and heal up, and then we'll see what's happening in the Phenac Colosseum. Wait, why am I going that far away? I only need to go to the Cipher lab. Now, I know it would be a sensible idea for me to buy some Pokeballs to be on the safe side, but honestly, I don't really want to waste any more time. I just want to, you know, get on with the story. Because we've been 9 minutes now, and all we've done is done one battle in this episode. So we really do need to get a move on. Ugh. You know, I was actually like thinking of, you know when it's like she's trying to get that rare spawn of Flygon to show up? He actually hasn't shown up yet. So I'm kind of like changing a team member. Okay, there we go. Right, so we go inside the Phenac Colosseum. And we see that nobody is actually in here. Well, it's the Phenac Stadium or whatever, but I say Colosseum anyway because it is still technically a Colosseum. Now, if you want, and it is entirely optional, you can save your game right here, right now if you want to, which is what I'm going to do. The reason why is because once you enter these doors, well, you can't technically leave, but there's something very important behind these doors, and I don't really want to have a bad run of it. Oh, hi, little boy. Didn't anyone tell you to stay out? No. Because nobody was actually there. Okay, got Ezin using a Pelipper and Electric. Oh boy, we can see what's going to happen here. We can see either Pelipper is just going to countlessly use Protect, or that Electric carries Lightning Rod for the ability, meaning we need to kill it. Nicely done, Houndoom. Let's get rid of that Electrike. Yeah, Electrites can actually carry Lightning Rod for the ability. For those who actually don't know what that ability does, it draws in all Electric-type attacks to raise his special attack, which is frightening since Electric-type moves are known to be special attacks in this game. And we got another Shadow Pokemon of Spearow. My honest opinion, don't bother using it in your team. Still catch it if you want to 100% complete the game, but don't use it on your team. Fearow can be sort of good, but all it's good at is attack and speed. That's it. Everything else about him sucks. And I'm not surprised the fact that the Shockwave didn't knock out Pelipper, even though it was a quad advantage move. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna knock out the Spearow. Well, that's the first time Curlier in my team has been knocked out. But it does leave the perfect opportunity to send out Jolteon. Hey, for once the Cipher actually did the sensible thing! Used a super effective move on me! Usually they don't do that. Right, use Thunder Wave on Spearow, and then finish off that Pelipper with Feint Attack. Yeah, don't ask me why I'm using Thunder Wave on Spearow when Spearows are actually pretty easy to catch. I just want to make sure that he's paralyzed and able to move, just in case. Oh, Shadow Panic, that's actually a new move. What that move does, it actually hits both party members to automatically confuse them. Wait, oh, it only hits... Oh yeah, it does actually hit both, it's just that Jolteon avoided the attack. I was like thinking, wait, what? What? Alright. For a Pokeball... And do I actually have any revives? Because I do actually want to... Yeah, I do. I want to revive Curlier. Just because I can. And there we go. Spearow has been caught. You can actually regain the moves False Swipe, Baton Pass, Leer, and Aerial Ace when you're purifying it, which can be pretty good actually, because False Swipe, that's a move that guarantees to leave your opponents on 1 HP, and it's even more good with Shadow Pokemon considering that Shadow moves don't even have any PP. You can use them an unlimited amount of time. And And before he even got a chance to do anything with healing our Pokemon, he immediately decides to attack us while we're already weak. And he's faultily sent out Chimecho and Stantler. I mean, Stantler actually is a pretty good Pokemon. Chimecho, on the other hand, kind of is not. And well done lowering my physical attack when I'm a special attacker, you stupid imbecile. But actually, no. I'm going to use Feint Attack on Chimecho. And on Curlia's turn, I want to heal up Curlia. See, that's why Chimecho sucks. You can almost immediately knock it out in one hit. Okay, I made a good call to, wait, is he gonna... Yeah, gang attack on Curlia because Curlia was already weakened. Alright. Alright, Fire Blast Stantler. Shockwave Chimecho. I'm not wasting another Super Potion. Actually, speaking of it, I think I should buy more potions, actually, because I don't even have enough. But Faultly here actually has a Shadow Pokemon of Grimer. Grimer is actually going to be a really defensive Pokemon when he evolves into Muck. But, I'm not... Why was Chimecho faster than Curlia? Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's use an Ember. And then we'll use a Thunder Wave on Grimer because they can sort of be hard to catch. But I think they're only 200 out of 255 catch rate. I could be wrong. I don't actually know. I do find it very funny with Houndour's attacking animation, where it's like he sets out the embers and then he's immediately trying to eat them. Alright, there we go. Grimer's paralyzed and unable to move. Right, I'm just gonna use Charm because I can. And we use Bite. I'm not sure which defense status. Okay, that answers my question. It's special defense. The reason why I did that is because I knew if Houndour attacked Grimer, it would have actually knocked it out. And plus, Poison types are known to be physical attackers in this game. Okay, so you see here, I've only got 3 Hyper Potions and 1 Super Potion. That's it. I do have the Energy Powder as well, but I don't actually want to use that. So let's throw the Pokeball, and we'll call Jolteon. At least we managed to make a bit of progress this episode. It's not really the greatest amount of progress in the world, but progress is still progress. That's one thing we've got to be happy about. Okay, so it's me that gets... Yeah, it is you. Okay, so... this is actually calling it early, but I'm actually going to call it an end to this episode, guys. So next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we will be seeing what the Cipher peons were doing inside the Phenac Stadium. See you guys then.